This video is in a series of how to tell time and start when a child is as young as 2 or 3. You can help a child tell time at any age, but it can start very early. So in the series, you're going to see that we start out with number recognition, then just the hour hand, then the minute hand. So go back to the beginning of the playlist if you find that this video is not where your child's at. Click the playlist at the end of the video and start from the beginning. And just so you know, it is very, very important that you, as the teacher or as the parent, as the helper in teaching this child, it's a thing that you do every day, all day long, and you can do it on the go. That's what's wonderful about homeschooling. You can just teach as you're on the go and when you find those moments. Now we're ready to talk about the minute hand. You've been working with your younger child, showing them that hour hand and catching them when it's pointing to the different numbers. So that you really want them in the habit of really understanding that that first number when we're telling time represents the hour, and you're only going to have those numbers 1 through 12. Yes, military time goes up to 24, but that's something you teach a child after they really understand how to read the clock. So on this clock here, we're going to turn off the hour hand and focus on this minute hand. Now the tricky part about this is kids need to understand that this little minute hand moves every minute, and it's hard to really understand what a minute is for some kids. So what I recommend doing is maybe getting yourself a stopwatch, and you can have your child run for 60 seconds, and that's a whole minute, and then have them stop. You could play outside doing that with the stopwatch, and then maybe teach them what 5 minutes feels like. Maybe you use timeout, and they might know what that is. You can use a timer and say, remember when you had to sit out for 5 minutes and time out? We had that 5 minutes. That's this clock, this minute hand is going to move every minute until it stops at 5 minutes. So that's a way that you can teach them what a minute is. I did find this clock online, and I'm going to give you the link because it really helps demonstrate it really well. Every time a minute goes by, you can hit the plus sign, and it really visually helps the kids see that, oh, look how the little hand is moving as I move the minute hand. Look how the hour. And you can start talking about, like, this is how many minutes it is past that hour. This is really good later when you start talking about half past and quarter past, but they can visually see every minute that this moves. So I'm going to give you this link so that you can go ahead and use this if it will help your child understand those minutes better. Understanding seconds. 60 seconds moves that minute hand 1 minute. Can be confusing some students. And if you add this third hand, it could be confusing. So use your best judgment. When is a good time? But I found this other link, and I'm going to give you the access to it, and it will say real time, finding the time in real time. This is moving in real time. You can see that second hand moving, and then it's going to make that minute hand move every time it goes up to the 12. And it's just another visual to help your child see that time is constantly moving. You can't go back and get it back. It's always moving forward. And it's all based on 60 seconds, which moves your minute hand, and every 60 minutes is an hour. And like I said, let them understand what that feels like. And you can do that by playing fun games or something that's not so fun like timeout. I hope you enjoy it. I hope these are helpful to you so that you can help represent the time for your student.